And there it is, James. Let's get it on. All right, we'll start with the packs, finish with the chrome. Good luck, everybody. May the odds be ever in your favor. All right, empty box. All right, I do show all the cards, but I go through the base pretty quick. Just so you know, everything's on the up and up here, and there ain't no awesome hit that sneaks in where it shouldn't. All right, we got Simmons for KC, Greg Rousseau on the red, white, and blue. Seems like these are out of order. Bland for the Cowboys, Neal for the Saints. We got Benford for Buffalo on the Flash. Egbuka Fireworks and Abdul Carter on the Green Emergent. There was no silver. That's what was missing, a silver? No silver. They shorted us a silver? I don't like that. All right, hopefully that's a one-off. Because the silver is the one card you want to see in every pack. So they better not be making a habit of that. All right, we got Ferguson for the Rams. There we go. Chuba on the silver for Carolina. Breece Hall, red, white, and blue. Buda Baker. Brooks for the Bengals. We got Tucker Kraft on the Flash. Higgins on the Emergent. And Michael Penix on the Fractal for the free. Good. All right. So that must have been some weird anomaly where the silver was missing. We don't need any more of that. Burns, Jacobs, Carlson, Brock. All right. Imanor for the Titans. We got Ferguson for the Rams on the silver. Take that. Franklin, red, white, and blue. Archie Manning for the Titans. Kyle Pitts for the Falcons. DK on the Flash for Pittsburgh. We got Tet on the Prismatic. And Jaden Reed on the Global Reach for Green Bay. Mr. Pickens, Chase Brown, Waddle. T-Law. We got Cam Miller for the Raiders. Jared Verse on the silver for the Rams. Chris Chambers for the Dolphins. TJ Watt on the red, white, and blue. Kyle McCord going to the Eagles. Colston Loveland. We like that on the Flash. Very nice. For the Bears. BTJ on the Fractal. We'll take a Cam Ward Green Emergent too. Titans. And a Kid Reporter. All right, that's starting to get a little better. Hey, what's up, Captain? Welcome in. All right. Sometimes take a couple packs to warm up, but it's warming up. Hopefully that is just the beginning. Pitts, Watt. We got R.J. Harvey for Denver. Ken O'Brien for the Jets on the silver. Hunter Henry, Jan, and Colston on the red, white, and blue. We like that. Tyrone Tracy for the Giants on the Flash. On the Prism Break, Jaden Daniels going to Washington. And Tua on the Fireworks. Bears are off and running. All right, Golden Tate. I like that they had to put him in this set. We got Stewart for the Bengals. Little JJ on the silver for the Vikings. Marshall Faulk for Indy. Fairbairn for Houston. Hairston for Buffalo. Little Bucky Irving green flash. We approve. Luther Burden on the fireworks. And Saquon on the prison break for the Eagles. Yeah, I like the prism inserts in this year. They are good. They are pleasing to the eye. All right, we got Jameer for the Titans. Trey Tucker on the silver, going to the Raiders. DJ Moore for the Bears. Keyshawn Johnson, Carolina, and Mafa for the boys. Chuba on the green flash. Brock Bowers on the fireworks. And Cole Kmet on the global reach. Going to the Bears as well. Little Gibbs action. We approve. Saquon. TJ Sanders going to Buffalo. Brad Johnson going to Tampa Bay on the silver. Ray for the Falcons. Jonathan Taylor for Indy. Emin Wari for Seattle. Khalil Mack on the flash for the Chargers. Tyrone Tracy global reach. And Travis Hunter. We'll take that. Prism fireworks. Going to Carter King. Yes, we approve. All right, we got Cameron, Mike Evans, Drew Revel Jr. for the Cowboys. Mason Graham on the silver going to Cleveland. Derek Brown. Lofton for Green Bay. We got Puka. We'll take that on the red, white, and blue Rams. Jalen Johnson on the flash for the Bears. BTJ Fireworks. And Travis Hunter again on the prismatic prism. Again, we approve. I think it's time for Jackson Dart. We need Jackson Dart. That's who's missing. It's time. It's time. I'm predicting him. Let's see if we can get him. We got Booker for the Cowboys. Brock Bowers on the silver. Alvin Kamara. Kyle Van Noy for Baltimore. Ty Felton for the Vikings. Neil on the flash. Caleb Johnson on the emergent going to Pittsburgh. And RJ Harvey on the green emergent. No Jackson Dart yet. Can't hide forever, right? All right. Maybe it's this pack. Maybe I just picked the wrong pack. I do that now and then. All right, we got Scattaboo for the Giants. Gino on the silver. Little Lab McConkey. Hollywood Brown. Oh, we'll take that. Sanders on the red, white, and blue. We approve of that. JJ on the flash for the Vikings. We got Egbuka Prismatic. We like that. Tampa Bay. And a Josh Allen Prism Fireworks. Going to Buffalo. That's all you, Gator fan. That is all you. There's a market for that somewhere. I don't know where that market is. All All right, let's see how we can end this with some goodness. Hopefully with some goodness here before we hit the big box. Big box incoming. All right, we got Williams for the 49ers. JSN on the silver, we like. Kinchins for the Rams. Minka for Miami. Little Travion, we like that. We like that. Hines Ward for Pittsburgh on the flash. Malik Neighbors Fractal. And Malik Neighbors Prism Break. Back to back. Malik's. Aiden O'Connell. Oh boy. It's getting real. Only Dan's? What are you doing with all these Amon-Ra's? What's going on? Amon-Ra. Send me a picture. Or you just got it. Or you just got it today. Send me a picture when you get it. All right. It's time, friends. Let's go. Chrome time. All right. Hopefully we got something big right here. All right, empty box. Good luck, everybody. All right, Scary Terry starting us off. Ooh, a nice little Scataboo. We approve. We approve, Sin City. Godwin on the refractor and Winston for the Titans. Getting us going here. Drake London. We got Porter on the refractor. Legends of the Gridiron. Peyton Manning going to Indy, and a Ratledge going to Detroit. Latu Penix. We got Chase Brown Future Stars and Banks Jr. for the Saints. Hey, was someone complaining about the cat? Is he trying to hog up the spotlight? He does that, if that's what it was. He will try to take the focus away. Maybe that's what you're talking about. I don't know what was going on. But we'll move him for that. All right, we got Jamar Chase, Fortune 15, and Abdul Carter for the Giants. Higgins, McCoy, little Bucky Irving action. 43 out of 275. We approve Tampa Bay. And a Kenneth Grant. We definitely like that. We got Nico. Quincy Riley, that's 17 out of 250 going to the Saints. Overshown refractor and Williams for Detroit. We got Bradbury Franklin for Denver. Little Drake May action. And Williams for the 49ers. We got Zay, Alvin Kamara, Kirby Joseph, all chrome for the Lions. All right, Lions. And a Revel Jr. for the boys. Teoto, Kyler Murray, Brock Bowers on the refractor, and a little Tesla action for Detroit. All right, Detroit sneaking some stuff in here. What do we got here? Mason Taylor for the Jets on the free, 12 out of 399. The Jets grab the auto on the free. Jamar Chase, all chrome for the Bengals. Scattaboo for the Giants. The Jets. Who grabbed those Jets today? Tyus. Tyus snuck away with the auto. You know, James, I would love that to be the case. I just hope it means there's like a gold card in here. We got Jake Bates, Harmon on the refractor for Pittsburgh, Kelsey on the power players, and a Higgins for the Texans. See why I got to add in? This is why I got to add in stuff. We got Ward, Nick Bosa for the 49ers. And Woolen on the refractor with a Walker for the Falcons. I mean, I will say this for Topps. They're usually pretty good at balancing out a box. So that gives me hope right there that the box will be balanced in some way. Now, that's not always the case. We got Richard Sherman on the Legends of the Gridiron and a Trey Amos for the Commanders. We got Robinson, Wilson, Christian McCaffrey for the 49ers. Emory Jones going to Baltimore. Stingley, A.J. Terrell, Christian McCaffrey again on the refractor this time. And a Tyler Shough. That's our first one. How about that? Finally got one. We got Chuba. Brock Purdy for the 49ers. That is 100 out of 199. Going to the 49ers. Thuney on the refractor. And Donovan Edwards for the Jets on the free. Oh, Gator. I firmly believe we should get a Tecmo. With Mason Taylor, you should get a Tecmo. Or a Kaiju. We got Fred Warner. We got Ashton. There we go. On the Fortune 15. We like that. And Savion Williams for Green Bay. All right. You know what? We'll take a second. Come on, Sombrero Cat. I'm sure that will miraculously change what the cards were going to be. We got Davis, Nick Scorton for Carolina, Jaden Daniels on the power players. We got Luther Burden for the Bears. Olave, Fuaga, Kelsey on a refractor, and a Tet for Carolina as well. And it comes down to this, guys. I'll do a recap after this, and then I'll get to work. And you guys know I will help you out if it was not your day. We got Williams, Sauce, CD Lamb on the all chrome going to the Cowboys, and Mafa for the Cowboys. A Cowboys pack to wrap it up. I feel like there'll be work for me to do tonight. There's going to be some work for me to do. Hey, Dr. Jones, happy Friday. Hope you're doing good. We are doing all right here. We got Scattaboo. We got Travion on the red, white, and blue. We got Sanders on the red, white, and blue. Egbuka Prismatic. Travis Hunter Prismatic Prism. Travis Hunter Prism Fireworks. Loveland red, white, and blue. Cam Ward on the green emergent. Loveland on the flash. Ashton on the Fortune 15. Brock Purdy was out of 199. Nick Bosa. Mason Taylor out of 399. We got Riley out of 250 and Bucky Irving out of 275.